Hello. How's it going? Zombie, Ani, sketchy. Thank you for the hydrate. How's everybody doing? Oof. I just had a freaking moment. I was standing in line waiting for these very popular donuts in the heat. And I was looking down at my phone. My neck is like all scrunched up and I feel my heart just like not vibrating, but I don't know, just like compressing and it just felt weird. They didn't feel like heartbeats. They felt like heart spasms. And I started getting really hot and nauseous. I'm like, oh my God, what is happening to me right now? But after like 30 seconds, it kind of died down. And then when the cashier at the donut shop was like, you're next, I kind of snapped out of it and had to talk to someone. But I felt like falling over. It was not good. Posture check. Oh my God, Splinter. Splinter, how's it going? I got the donuts, and then after feeling that, I haven't eaten it yet because I don't feel comfortable shoving a fried donut in my mouth after that. Yeah. You felt the same yesterday? Sweaty, dizzy, tired? Yeah. Gotta be careful out there. That's why I got this Pocari sweat, or as you might see it as Irokop Tiaus. This is good stuff. Man, be careful out there. If you're in heat, the Klingon water. Electrolytes. Heck yeah. Splinter. You heck yeah. Heck yeah to you. How are you? How's everybody doing? I'm still doing the same thing. We're going to pick up right where we left off yesterday, and I am very tired. Oh my God. We're going to power through this, though. If it's a heart attack, I'm going to power through it. It's fine. Devin, working. What are you, Devin? What are you working? All right, I was in the middle of writing this quest. Ruby sang, maybe if we go talk to him together and bring him his favorite meal, he'll soften up and reconsider. I'm going to try and do a 3-person cutscene. If I can't get it quickly, I'm going to drop it back to just like, I'll go talk to him. And then it'll just be something that happens behind the scenes. But Zombie, is that a ditto or are you smiley face like that? Sometimes I never know if it's like if that is a smiley face or if you're pointing upwards. Taking a break from Graveyard Manor to work on my stupid FPS boomer shooter Doom clone. Is that the one you showed me a while ago? Or do you got a new one? I thought Graveyard Manor was like super close to releasing. You know what his favorite meal is? Yes, I think. I remember him loving grilled cheese sandwiches. When I was 6 years old, I would do my best making one. And he always asked for seconds. Maybe this time. Maybe this time. Melissa at the diner can help us with a delicious new recipe that will change his mind. There we go. Couldn't get on a bit earlier, huh? No, I was too busy fighting off a heart attack. I did like a classic uh Chris Farley like clutching the chest and just like pounding my chest to snap out of it. I was in the line for donuts. Literally like this. I took my hat off. I was staring into the void and just like pounding and just like patting my chest. Uh because it felt like I was going to fall over. And yeah. That's why I'm late. I'm sorry, Finn. I see you one. Too busy not dying. Lame. I mean, I was getting donuts. I did not eat the donut. I can't. I look at it now and it kind of disgusts me, the fact that it's like this fried piece of bread. I don't want to eat it. All right, so now what? Now what happens? We go to Melissa, right? We go to Melissa. Hi Heart. How's it going? But it tastes good. These donuts do taste good. They're very good. Shout out to iHeart. Go to work. I mean, hi. I have a question. Why no obsidian? I like Miro for doing this for some reason. I don't know. I've just got a flow. I've got a flow. Also, Amanda's been helping me, and the fact that this is on Miro is good because she can just log in whenever she wants. I'm on vacation. Why do you hate that? Is Obsidian the new cool thing? I mean, it's a cool thing. Everyone's using it. Everyone's doing it. I mean, I still use it. You know I use it. I use it for all sorts of stuff too. I draw. I make graphs, but I don't know. There's something about what I'm currently doing that I've been using Miro for the story for a while. I just like it. I'm sure it does, Finn. I'm sure it does. This is just friendly. I hate beach vacations. Autism sensory nightmare. The beach is a quiet Zen place, though. Just put up a giant umbrella. You sit in a chair. You put on a hat and sunglasses. You sip on a cold drink, and you don't move. Wait. You use what you use. If you like Miro, use Miro. Thanks, Finn. Thanks, Finn. I use pen and paper still and whiteboards. What are you, I wanted to call you Doc from, uh, oh my God. I forgot the name of the movie. I forgot the name of Back to the Future. And I forgot the name of Doc, what the hell is Christopher Lloyd's character? Doc Brown? What the hell? Forward to the Past. Doc Brown. I wanted to call you Doc Brown, but it didn't come to me fast enough. Oh my God. Sorry. I think I have sunstroke or something. I'm like super dehydrated. Extra good screen time vacation. Tombstone. Val Kilmer, exactly. This man needs a good rest, I know. I'll rest. I'll rest tomorrow. No, I'll rest on Sunday. All right. What does Melissa say? What do we do? We need a new recipe. Um, this is kind of the first time you're talking to her since that meeting. We could mention. I did want to mention that she seemed pretty quiet at the meeting. Oh my God, Splinter. Splinter, thank you for the gift sub to Zombie. I don't know why my alerts don't work, but thank you. We're married now. Are you settled on it being savory food and not dessert? I remember I liked the idea that it was like a kid food, but then it's just getting complicated. I was overthinking it. It's just a grilled cheese sandwich. Because I also wanted it to be something that I guess I wanted it to be something that you would continue to make for your guests. And if it was like a silly recipe, it would just be a one-off in the game that probably wouldn't do again. You know, you're not gonna make your guests hot dogs or grilled cheese with hot dogs. Finn, thank you for the gift sub to Splinter. Really appreciate it. Now you're all married. Player 3 has joined the game. If it uses a produce, you can add a step to grow it. That's pretty good. I mean, it uses bread, which will be you can grow wheat and then you can grind the wheat into flour and then you can bake the flour into bread. So kind of use I guess yeah, you got to grow the wheat. You're going to have to grow some wheat. We're Mormons now. I was raised Mormon until I got out at 16, not my thing. Well, you're back in it, I guess. No, there's nothing to joke about. Rhubarb pie. That is pretty good too. I do need more desserts. Not rhubarb pie. Who likes rhubarb pie? Who's even I don't even think that's a real pie. That's just a pie in 50s movies that they made up. L'chaim. My uncle is a Mormon bishop. That's TMI. You don't like rhubarb. Strabs and barbs. Now you're just saying words. Rhubarb is a weird fruit veg thing. I don't know what it is. Rhubarb pie is what you have your extra mouth to look like. They're having a wait, is what you have your extra's mouth to oh what you have your extra's mouth. Oh my god. I'm like, what is this sentence? You have your extra's mouth to look like they're having real conversations. Rhubarb pie, rhubarb pie. Oh, that's interesting. If you couldn't tell, uh, Splinter is a director, just like Steven Scott Day, two directors in the community. I wouldn't say my community, just the community. Strawberry rhubarb pie is one of the best. In your humble opinion, apple pie for the win. That's. I mean, I like apple pie. I like apple pie. Let's not get me wrong. But the best for the win? Neat games. How's it going? I am pushy as well. Virtue, 20 stream streak. Thank you for the streakage. All I know is that my grandparents ate rhubarb to keep themselves from. I thought that's what prunes are for. Are prunes the American rhubarbs? You're great at streaming today. I'm doing my best. I feel weird. I feel weird. All right. Shall we? Shall we keep going? I don't want to like I don't want to like have this conversation. I just want to get right into it, Melissa. Just like immediately. I need something. I don't want to like beat around the bush and have a long drawn out conversation. I just want to get these conversations. These conversations are getting too long. The quest is getting complicated. So, uh, it'll be like grilled cheese recipe. I need a grilled cheese recipe. Well, we all need a lot of things. Nah, she's not like that. She's okay. I have to get into character with her. She's like Suki from. She's basically Suki from. I almost just said Lord of the Rings. She's Suki from Gilmore Girls. Very excited, maybe a little, just like very focused on food and nothing else. So I gotta get into character a little. Yo, Nix, 5 stream streak. How's it going? New chatters. Booyah died earlier. This is post-mortem dev. Oh my god. Nix, thank you for the hydrate. Mr. Zombie, yeah, you're definitely a bad friend because second he comes in here tonight, I'm gonna tell him you said that. It's messed up. That's assuming he comes in here, you know? Can never know. Can never know. Oh, there was a hype train. I had no idea. Thank you for the hype train. Splinter and Finn and Zombie, enjoy that sub. I'm there now. No more hate, K. All right, innkeeper dude, grill me a cheese. Hey yo, got that Strab and Barbs. Sounds like a weird comedy, like a weird, yeah, just like some weird comedy duo. Strab and Barbs. I need a grilled cheese recipe. Grilled cheese. Hmm. I love me a good grilled cheese. So easy to make. Yet the possibilities are numerous. First, we choose the bread. Should we go thick, country loaf, petite, baguette? Then there are the cheeses. Soft cheese, hard cheese, moldy cheese. Crumbled cheese. And the combinations. I'm getting slight anxiety, but I think I can help you. I need a grilled cheese recipe for Paul. Ah, yes, Suki, the Lord of the Rings elf. That was in the extended edition. Augie, what is writing quest was a mistake. The scope is getting bigger. Yeah, Augie, run. Get out of here. Don't do this. Don't write quests. Just write a storyless game. We just chilling in Valheim. I saw that right before I went live. I crashed Unity today. Oh no. Did you get right back on that horse and click launch again? Or did you just use that as an excuse to stop for the day? As simply as thy take a breath. I outed you all? What do you mean you outed us? You're the one that is outable. You're the one that said questionable things. We were all nice. We showed up. We showed up today. Sounds like you're doing Unity right. Yeah, if you're not pushing it to its limits, and you're not using it right. Yo, JB! Let's go! I don't know what this is, but it's something. It's a wall of text. And then he left because you made him mad. Oh, God. What did you do to Aaron's stream? Is Melissa the one from Brant's, the cook? Yes. Wow. Well, yeah. Actually, she is. Yeah. She trained there. She's not from there, but she went there to train. And she's back. Provolone, cheddar, or mozzarella if we're being real cheese grillers, though. I don't like this petite baguette line. What's another kind of bread? A country loaf, a thick country rye. How about a thick country rye? A sourdough. A sourdough. Sourdough grilled cheeses are my favorite. Sourdough is like my favorite bread. Is sourdough one word? A tangy sourdough. There we go. Gotta get those adjectives in there. But my game needs quests. That is literally the content. All right, then do it. Then do it. I crashed it 4 times. Something about my pine trees. The nav mesh was like, nah, fam. Sometimes what I like to do, not sometimes, literally all the time, what I like to do is when my mesh is too complicated, I just turn my mesh off for the nav mesh, and I'll put just I'll just put like a non-visible cube. So like you see this wall of trees, it's just a very clean cutout. And this might not work for you, but this works for me. This is a very clean cutout, but all the pine trees have nav mesh modifier remove. None of these trees are affecting the nav mesh. But there's a cube here that I put in a layer called no primary visibility. And if I if I what am I trying to say? The no primary visibility is obviously not rendered by the camera. So if I go to my camera, I'm just like so messed up today. I'm sorry, everybody. I shouldn't have streamed. So like my culling mask. No primary visibility. Checked off. It does not render. If I turn it on, it's still not visible because I think I have it turned off in the layers. Where are my layers now? Here? Here we go. No primary, yes. If I turn it back on, you can see all these cubes show up. And also like my whole terrain turns like into these weird colors. It's because I do a lot of stuff with those. Turgis, thank you for the raid. I'm real slow today. I am recovering from being outside for more than 10 minutes. Welcome in, Turgis. How's it going? How is Grounded with Belint? I know you were doing that. Everyone, big shout out to Turgis. I'm pretty behind on chat too. Give me a minute. Anyway, I like my no primary visibility trick. I don't know if it's a trick, but I use it for a lot of stuff. Stilton, Gruyere. Those are good. Maybe not Stilton. Grano is great. How goes the game dev? It's going okay. I'm just getting started. I'm trying to like find a rhythm. Oh dang! I wondered if Belint was going to join as well. Belint, welcome in. We just got raided by Turgis too. You were both playing Grounded together. That's fantastic. How was Grounded? I was, watching from afar. I was. I wonder, like, what do you think about a game where you're just murdering bugs? Like, you're a bug guy. You're murdering bugs. What's wrong with you? Liren, welcome in. Chris T, welcome in. Kate B, welcome in. Everybody from Turgis's raid, from Science raid. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim game called Alpine Lake. You cannot kill bugs in it, but you can photograph them. You run an inn, kind of like Stardew Valley. You run a farm, but here you run an inn. So welcome in, everybody. Balint, how are you doing? It was a lot of fun. I hate bugs outside the. Wow, I did not know this. They're coming from all sides. Scatter, yeah. BB Bear, welcome in. How are you? This is better. You stop that. My game, you murder bugs as well. Mentioning that I released my first Steam demo. Neat games. Congrats. Congrats. Feel free to share it. Raiders also, so here's what I'm working on. Feel free to give it a wish list. No pressure, no pressure. Wish lists are free though, and they help out. Today I'm writing quests. I've been trying to write quests for a while now. I'm going to be doing it for a while. So if you're into, I don't know, storytelling and narrative, it's basically what's going on here. Usually, I do a lot of game dev. I do art. I do programming, but I actually don't do narrative much on stream. I find it really hard, but I'm forcing myself to do it because it needs to get done, and I've been putting it off for too long. So we're gonna do it. Back to scope creep, speedrun any percent. Augie, good luck. Good luck with the quest writing. I feel ya. You know I feel ya. I'm literally struggling with it right now myself. So yeah, Raiders, welcome in. If you're not following Turgis and Science, these are two people you need to follow. Let me give Science Streams a shout out. I did not give Balint a fancy shout out. These are two people that are very kind to me, and I don't feel like I can ever repay them for all their kindness. But I'll do my best. So yeah, what was I doing? What was I doing? I was writing this quest where you're trying to get two brothers back together to restart their construction business. There's brother number one who runs the hardware store, and brother number two who is a hermit that lives outside of town. And they are brothers, and they used to have this construction business, and they need to start building homes again. But they're not on speaking terms right now for some reason, and you don't really know why, and you actually don't even know they're brothers, and you're just running around talking to different people, trying to get them back together. So you've gone to appeal to him and be like, come on, why don't you want to do this? And he's like, well, I just don't want to, leave me alone. And then you go to the hardware store's daughter, so Hermit's niece. You go to Ruby, and you're like, why won't they talk? And she's like, well, brothers will be brothers. And you actually didn't know they were brothers until that moment. You're like, what? They're brothers? And then she's like, yeah, my uncle, he hasn't been around much since I was a kid, and something happened. I don't know what happened. So she's trying to help you get them back together. Her idea is to make the uncle's favorite meal, or at least what she thought was one of his favorite meals. And now you're going to the diner owner, who is a classically trained French chef, and you need a recipe. You need a beautiful recipe for a grilled cheese sandwich, something updated and not what a 5-year-old would make, because that's what was happening. A 5-year-old was making grilled cheese sandwiches, so you need an upgraded recipe. That's where we're at. So welcome everybody. Settle in, maybe do whatever you need to do. Uh, we're gonna just write. I'm just gonna write dialogue. So you go to Melissa. Melissa, you say to Melissa, I need a grilled cheese recipe for Paul. She says, grilled cheese. I love me a good grilled cheese. So easy to make, yet the possibilities are numerous. First, we choose the bread. Should we go thick country rye, a tangy sourdough? And then there are the cheeses, soft cheeses, hard cheeses, moldy cheeses, crumbled cheese. The combinations are endless. Combinations are endless. No, I already say the possibilities are numerous. Yeah, I'll just leave out that line completely. Soft cheeses, hard cheeses, moldy cheeses. We only need 3. I'm actually getting... I'm getting slight anxiety just thinking about it. The combinations. But I think I can help you. There we go. The possibilities boggle my britches. Oh, wait, Neat. Let's look at your game. So Neat just released a demo. We got to check it out. We got to check it out. It's already on my wish list. I'm already following you. Everybody, we need to support Neat Games and check out the demo. Wishlist it. Let me pin. Help support our fellow indie game devs. Yo, Grumble! Wait, we should do a quest brainstorm sometimes and bounce ideas off each other. We're doing that right now, aren't we? Well, you're gonna go work. You mean like that one stream we did together like last year? That was interesting. We did all this character work. I implemented some of that actually. I did implement some of your notes. I just snuck them in there. It's hard though. It's hard changing the rig. Just don't feel like it. But yeah, this looks nice. This looks nice. Ooh, there's some squishy bug sound effects. Real squishy. Looks great. This looks way different than when I saw it. Wow. Oh, that's cool. A little Minish cap. Little Minish cappy. Very nice. Balint, I can't give you enough praise and shout outs. It's impossible. I hope everyone's following Balint. He's got one of the best streams on Twitch. Such a nice place to be. It's fun. It's educational. And that doesn't mean... So I don't know. Some people are like adverse to the phrasing educational. Like you just end up learning through the fun. It's not like class. Just be there. Be there or be square. Ooh, that's a cool mechanic. Nice. That's really cool. This looks great. That looks like Nausicaa. Looks like the Ghibli movie Nausicaa a little. Good stuff. I mean, a proper session, either on or off stream. Something that we both get usable ideas from. I feel like none of my ideas are good. I hate them all. Like, the only way I can do this is if I just like lean forward and I start falling and stumbling into the words. Like I can't just like sit here and like think of good ideas. I have to really force myself to do it. Like I just had, I like right now, like I want to continue this dialogue. I have to just like go to the next line, read the previous one, and just like whatever vomits out of my mouth, like that, or vomits out of my brain is what comes next. Like this is so hard for me. I'm getting sliding as I just think about it, but I think I can help you. Um, I'm a little low. I'm a little low on ingredients right now. So find me the stuff on this list and I'll do some experimentation. She's going to send you off and you're going to have to bring wheat, cheese, and sweet herbs. Wheat, cheese, and sweet herbs. Okay, you bring the wheat, the cheese, and the sweet herbs back. New thing. Here's the stuff. Overall interest. The interesting stuff is even harder for me. DM me, Augie. DM me. Here's the stuff. What does she say now? Yeah. I get you. I'm just, I'm wiggly. I can't commit to anything. Sometimes I'll get DMs from some of our fellow streamer friends like, "Hey, we're going to get together and play this game." And I'm just like, "That's in the future. I can't what? I can't plan to be around. That's in the future. I can't tell the future." I'm like pretty bad. I'm pretty bad like that. How do any of you plan this stuff? Like the fact that Balint has a schedule, a weekly schedule that he knows, him and Lita know exactly what they're doing every day, and then they follow through on it. That's crazy to me. So dependable. I am very not dependable. Independable? Dependentless? What's the negative word for dependable? Blue, how's it going? Good morning. Ooh. Did you grow this wheat yourself? It's such good quality. Flaky? Yeah, pretty flaky, I guess. This is wiggly planning. It's my specialty. Just throw an idea into the void, and if it pops up later, we just do it on the spot. It's kind of what happened last time. Why does that make you sad, iHeart? Did you grow this wheat yourself? It's such good quality. Give me a day. Give me a day to noodle around. Give me a day to experiment. Wait, did I use experiment here? I did. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. This is like a day later. Give me a day to... The only problem with this, wheat needs to go wheat needs to grow really fast. This quest is like taking forever. This is going to be a week. I guess that's okay. I want the game to drag out. Not drag out. I want you to be like have time to breathe in between quests, because otherwise you're just running back and forth to all these characters and you're doing it as fast as possible. Nothing's slowing you down. This is going to slow you down because you're going to have to either grow the wheat or have it. DM me in the wiggly future. All right. Turgus to the credits. Can you plan to add me to the credits? I can. Credits. Toigus. 21. Wow, you're right on Finn. Right on Finn's. There's no way to say this without heavy phrasing. So I'll just avoid saying it. Oh, there's something I need to do. There's something I need to do. I need to do this off screen. Wow, that's a lot of things I can't read. Translate. This is a hang tight. Hang with me. Hang tight with me. I gotta buy something. Log in. Oh, wait, I have a login? Please let me log in. I just have a login. That's amazing. I didn't know I had a login. Perfect. Oh, cool. It keeps logging me out. I just have the one credit. It's the easier route and that's the best. Maybe. Debug, how's it going? Working on credits? Does that mean the game is soon? We're definitely not working on credits. Oh, there we go. Okay. Almost there. I'm almost there. I just need to buy something. I'm doing something tomorrow and I need to buy tickets. Advanced tickets. I need to go get my credit card? That's annoying. All right, hang tight. Oh my God. Aaron. Aaron, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Young Bishop, thank you for the follow. Everyone, how's it going? Exo, what is up? Ani, welcome back. Chrono, how's it going? Fwee. Young Bishop, welcome in. Val, what is going on? Aaron, how was your stream today? Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I am working on a cozy life sim game called Alpine Lake. It's an Innkeeper-Sim. Today, I am struggling to jostle my brain to work because I don't know, it's so hot out there. I kind of almost passed out and I like ran back to the apartment, threw on the stream, and I'm just like, oh God, what am I doing? Why am I streaming right now? But I'm powering through it. That's what you do, right? You power through it. It was really good. I got very little work done and then stayed on late to play Valheim. Nice. I saw you playing Valheim. How's Valheim going? Fizzbuzz, how's it going? How have I not been following? I'm so sorry. Young Bishop. That's okay. I don't know how. But thank you. I appreciate it. Aaron's buffness is upon us. It is. Um, yeah. If you don't know Aaron, everybody, big shout out to Aaron. He's working on a deck building tower defense game, and it's looking really good. It's called Bear Defense Situation. A little bit Balatro, a little bit TD. Everything's looking beautiful and cute. And I played it. I did a play test, and it was very good gameplay. Satisfying. There's a shop. You can upgrade your stuff. There's a bear. You can pet it. You can pet a bear always in all Aaron's games. I don't think it would be an Aaron game if you couldn't pet the bear. There you go. Pet the bear. This is your game. This is Aaron's game. Sorry, let me put my... I was just like buying tickets or something tomorrow. That's why I have my AFK screen up. But I got him. Oh my god, I have both music on at the same time. Ah, bad streamer. Okay. We all know what to do. Click wishlist, click follow. Do the things. Could make a Conan game. Conan the Barbarian. What about a cozy library sim? Librarian. Then you'd be competing with Light Yarn. But that's okay. Competition's good. Gotta go because big stream in 9 hours. But I hope stream is wonderful. Bye, booyah, bye, chat. EXO, have a great night. Get some good rest for your big stream. I don't know what the content of the big stream. I don't know why it's big. Is it something fun that we should know? Is there anyone that can fill us in while EXO goes to bed? There's already a Conan the Librarian season or a series. Finally get to play Factorio Space Age. Finally. That's big. I'm going to play it for 12 hours. Wow. I've never played Factorio. I've been putting it off because no signal. Oh, yeah, I get that. I think I put off Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for a year before I finally played it, just because the game. What about a bear who can't grow fur and is self-conscious about himself because he is a bear? I'd buy this. You would just buy it? You don't even know what kind of game it is. Sounds not safe for work. Big reward time. Nice. Good luck with that. There's a bear. I know. Sometimes things just hit. It doesn't matter what it is. No cap. Have a skibbity stream. I can't believe you... First of all, I can't believe you said that. Second of all, I can't believe you made me say that. After a raid, I can't believe it. I can't believe you made me say the word skibbity. God. What does Melissa say? Oh my god. Another raid. Adagon. Adagon, how's it going? How are you? Welcome in, raiders. I'm sorry, here is a much better raider. Yeah, seriously. Adagon won't make me say skibbity like you did. Raiders, how are you? Adagon, how was your stream? What'd you get up to today? Everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim, Innkeeper-Sim, called Alpine Lake. Finished up a Lethal and Peak stream. What is Lethal? I know what Peak is, but is Lethal another new game that came out that's good? Made it to the Peak, or is Lethal and Peak the same thing? Made it to the peak for the first time. Nice, congrats. I've seen gameplay of it. It looks good. Looks really good. Lethal Company, get with program. I cannot get with program. New Spielberg movie, Raiders of the Alpine Lake. You know what I'm gonna do? Since we just got 4 raids, and there's probably some new people here, I'm gonna play the trailer. I hope you don't mind. This is what I'm working on. Let's play the trailer. Just so everyone knows what we do here. This is Alpine Lake. Lethal Company is basically you go into facilities and collect scraps while avoiding monsters. Sounds interesting. Can't believe you made this all by yourself. I mean, I technically made this by myself, but I also technically didn't. Like, you know, some of these are asset packs. Some of these are plugins. I can't take full credit. Also, Splinter VT, he makes the music. I didn't make the music. Those nice tunes you were hearing, that's Splinter. How long? It's been about 5 years. But everyone, big shout out to Adagon. Make sure to give them a follow. Do you have anything you want to share? Any new projects you're working on? Any game jams you've participated in? You're always pretty active making stuff. I take credit for the upside down turtles. Do you do? Did that happen? You managed to get something that looks coherent, which is not super easy when using third-party assets. I mean, I only download assets if they fit the style, like, and I've adjusted a lot of them. You made a game for the GMTK Jam a bit ago. Can I link? Of course. Send that link. But now the nice tunes you're hearing are from Kilika. Yes. The Final Fantasy music is from Kilika Beats, who is in Japan right now, who I'm trying to figure out how to meet up with. We keep missing each other. But we're going to hang out eventually. I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that Arboro? Barogue? Baroge? Eat your enemies, create loops with your body to attack them. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. On Mac, the web build does not work on Chromium. Well, good thing we don't use Chromium. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're going to play it for a sec. Play tutorial? Yeah, sure. I'm going to need it. Oh, now I can't hear it. Oh, I have the web bug? Oh, no. Do I need to use Safari? Let's try Safari. Do a quick tutorial. How you make your character's hair. Spoiler alert. I downloaded it. Oh no, it won't load. Wait, and I'm stuck? There we go. Do I have Firefox? I don't even have Firefox. Adagon? I tried. I gave it my all. But I encourage everyone else to give it a try. Let me pin it. How'd you do in the jam? Are you proud of yourself? This webpage was reloaded because a problem occurred. I'm sorry. There's a download version? Alright, I trust you. I trust you. There we go. Nice. Snake. This looks great. It feels great too. How'd you know I was obsessed with snake games? Oh man, that's good. It's a roguelike. It's a roguelike snake game. Bullets fired at enemies deal more damage. Increase your maximum health. Let's just be a tank. Oops. This is a very good snake game. Am I blind? Oh, I am blind. How do I get that? Oh, that was shocking actually. What? Are enemies bad? I'm gonna assume enemies are bad. Are plants okay? Oh, plants are good. I didn't know plants were good. It's not like Snake. You can touch your body. Behave. Bullets fired at enemies deal more damage. You can fire bullets? Oh, hello. That hurt. You can eat your own shell. No. No. Oh. I don't know why. Even though you said you can touch your body, I feel like I still need to avoid it. The fact that the way the grid like scales out, so now it's like a double grid. It's very cool. I knew that was gonna happen. Damn it. Oh God. I don't know how to fire bullets though. If you keep avoiding it, this is gonna be a short run. All right, fine. I'll see what happens. Wait, what? What is that? Does that kill monsters? Oh, okay. I get it now. Oh, that guy destroyed me. That guy destroyed me. To loop around things. I even forgot that. I forgot that that little tidbit. All right. So I didn't play the game right, but it's very good. This is very good. The hell? How many people worked on this with you? I want to see the credits. How do I see the credits? I want to go back to the main menu. Looping around food equals bullet. Oh. Okay, so I didn't play right. Two coding, two sound, two art, two QA. Nice. That was a seriously good game. How did you rank? Oh, I don't know. You saw it? I didn't know there was a ranking. I'm so bad. I didn't see that. Is it saved? There's the team. I can't see from here. All right. Yeah, very cool. Thank you for sharing that. So I've just been writing quests. I'm just literally writing dialogue. Um, I'm trying to keep it. I think I need to wrap this up. This quest is getting too long. All right. So Melissa wanted ingredients to make a grilled cheese sandwich. You bring her wheat, cheese. What was the other ingredient I said? Wheat, cheese, and what? I said three things. The hair assets. Yeah. So yeah, my hair comes from two different assets. I kind of combined them, and I just picked out the hairs that were nice. So I didn't model my hair. Hair's very hard. That would have taken a really long time for me to do. Thank you for the hydrate. I need that. Everyone, big shout out to Adagon. Super competent dev, making very good games. I'm very impressed by that. Did you make the characters and attach the hair? Yeah. So I modeled the character's base mesh and the clothing and the hair I got from packs. And that's why if you like really pay attention, you'll notice that there's two kinds of hair. Some hair is like a little higher quality and a little denser meshes and more detailed, and some hair is like just super low poly and very spiky. And they don't quite fit in the same world, but put the same colors on them and you smooth the mesh normals, then they kind of fit. But there's definitely two distinct hair art styles. that hopefully isn't noticed too much. 3 a.m. here, so time to sleep. Have a good stream. Adagon, I really appreciate the raid. Have a good night. Is the clothing attached like paper doll? Did you have to do the rigging on them yourself? Yes. They are. I had to do the rigging, so I brought them all into one scene, and I hit, skin. I actually transferred the weights. I transferred the skin weights from the body to the clothing, and that did like 90% of the work. And then I went in and I posed the character and I just like unhid each piece of clothing individually to see if there were any additional issues that arose, and then I'd have to fix them. And there's definitely still more issues, but I did my best. The hair is not weighted though. The hair is like a hat, The hair is just parented to the head. So it's a little easier to deal with. I don't know how some of these games do these crazy customizable characters that have all these different clothing combinations, and the clothing needs to like interact and account for other pieces of clothing, and so not all clothing looks the same. So how does all of the other clothing interact with, like, is so much. I don't know how they all do it. I try to keep it as simple as possible. Some of the comments I've been getting are like, "Oh, I wish the clothing was cuter. I wish I could wear a dress." I'm just like, a dress, a skirt. Like, I can't do skirts. It look terrible. I tried it. I did a test. I did a skirt. It just looks stupid. There's only so much I can do. Everyone gets pants. In Zoe, you can adjust the length of hair strands. It's wild. But yeah, that game is crazy. That game's crazy. I mean, the whole game is customizable characters and like photoreal environments. So I'm sure they have hundreds of people. I used UMA for that. Well, yeah, what's UMA? Bart also, how's it going? Did I miss any messages? I feel so loopy. I definitely missed some of your messages, and I'm really sorry. Jordy, I see you here. I don't know if I said something to you before, but how's it going? I think it would be difficult for any Snake player to kick the habit. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, the looping thing. I just didn't remember it was a thing, and it wasn't. It didn't say to do it, so I just was like, oh, I must avoid myself. So super good Unity asset. Oh dang, should I check it out? It's a Unity system that allows you to equip clothing to a model. I wonder if it's doing real time weight generation. Do you recommend it? Do I need to check it out? UMA, Unity clothing asset. UMA clothing pack. What is this? So it looks nice. Clothing's, this must be models. So let's go to them. No? What if I just search UMA? UMA 2. Yeah, I agree. Whatever you say, Unity, I agree. UMA 2. I'm afraid to click. It's a bunch of naked models, but I think it's okay. It's free. What? What is this? This looks great. Why was there Lord of the Rings maps? So yeah, this is like a crazy character customization. I need to look into this. Tanoshi Streamu. Kilika, what are you doing? Kilika. Read my DM. Used it in my ARPG, but I didn't do 3D art. I just bought it. Not sure how hard it would be to do that. I mean, I'm curious. Oh wow, what is it doing? What am I? I'm missing the tech. So it unwraps your model in UV space, and is that what it's doing? I'll have to look at this on my own, but I might incorporate this. If this allows me to do more complex clothing, then I have to check it out. Okay. All right, we're going to save that. Thank you, Bart. I'm in the pub in Shinjuku cooling off. Oh my god. Do I need to just come down there right now? Is this stream over? RH1, welcome back. Welcome back. Or welcome in. Are you addicted to something? Yeah, I'm addicted to honking in Finn's stream. He got me hooked on honk. What am I supposed to do now? I need to honk. I need to get that lizard in the super honk. Whatever you say next can't possibly be good. Yo, Small. Small, how's it going? Mard, what is up? Lirin. Looks like Doctor Who's Moisturize Me character. Oh god. That doesn't sound good either. Yeah, some of these characters are kind of creepy in their video. They're just like overly ripped with no skin, like no skin variation. So it just they look like weird plastic people. I'm on the other side in Kaljuku. Are you in California? Oh, Shinjuku, Kaljuku. Oh, calf. Oh my god. Mard. That's a good joke. I like that. It's just RH1. You're towing the line here. You're towing the line. All right, let me write another line of dialogue. I've only written what? I'm kidding, by the way. That's good. That's good. You got to be careful with the first time chat, mysterious questions. Second time chat, sarcastic comment. It's a little sus, you know. All right, did you grow this wheat? It's such good quality. Give me a day to experiment. I'll whip up the perfect grilled cheese. Oh wait, I need a EM1. Perfect grilled cheese EM1 recipe for you. I need to call that out here. You need to color it. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Welcome in. You're all doing well. Before I forgot to tell you, before when I went to grab my credit card and I had the be right back screen on, when I ran out, the dog got all excited and he was sleeping behind the green screen. And he got up and he ran out with me. And when I came back, the green screen was just like flopped over on the desk. He just completely threw it on the ground. And now he's back there again. So expect the green screen to follow me at some point. All right, do I need to? Yeah, I'll call it out. I'll call it out here too. EM1. So you know it's like a thing. He's like, what is this upwards grass? Wait, what? Well, not to not to be pedantic, but on the other side of the green screen, it's a blue screen. So maybe he's like, what is this upwards pond? Upwards lawn, lawn go on the floor, not on wall. You know what? I've always been meaning to say this. A lot of times people come in here and they ask, and Mard, you might be interested in this. A lot of people come in and ask, like, oh, what are some like things you've noticed in Japan that are like interesting and or weird or just like things that wouldn't happen outside of Japan. Let me tell you one thing I learned that is probably the most interesting fact about Japan and Japanese people. Um, I got a letter in the mail from the government saying I overpaid my pension by accident, and they needed to give me a refund. And the letter was like, please give us a bank account that we can send the money to. And here's a return address envelope. And it was pre-filled out. You didn't need to put a stamp on it. But I didn't know what any of this said. So my wife brought this letter to her work and had someone translate it to see what the hell it was. Because even Google didn't, like, I'm Google translating and it was not clear what it was. One of her coworkers is very nice and always helps her out with any like Japanese things that we just can't figure out. And she figured out what it was. I don't have a Japanese bank account. She wrote my wife's bank account, whatever. And then she fills everything out. She puts it in the envelope, and then she crosses out a kanji on the return address and writes other kanji. And at the time, my wife was like, why did you do that? Like, literally, it's pre-printed on the return address. There, it says like the company's address. She crossed it out, the pre-printed return address, crossed it out, and wrote in a different kanji. And apparently, companies or the government doesn't want to be, they don't want to like over assert themselves, and they're being like really polite, and the kanji they use is like a specific tone. But what everyone does is they cross out that kanji and they put in like something more respectful, like, because they can't be self-respectful. They can't like force you to think that, like, to be respectful to them. So people cross out that kanji and they write in like sama. I think it's sama or something equivalent, where calling someone sama is like a high regard. It's when you call someone san, that's like Mr. But someone sama, that's like, oh my god, you're amazing. Which it's just like levels of respect. So and everyone does this when that kanji from a company or from the government is on the letter. Everyone crosses it out to write in this other kanji. I get some at work sometimes. Look at you. Sky Gray, do you know this? Have you heard of this? Are you familiar with this practice of like crossing out one kanji for the other? And if you do, I was just talking about how when you get a letter from the government and it has like a certain kanji on it, and then when you mail it back, when it's like a pre-filled out letter, when you mail it back, you cross out the kanji and you write in like sama instead. My wife didn't cross it out. The person helping her at work crossed it out. We didn't know to do that. No one told us to do that. You've never heard of this? Crossing out kanji on letter from Japanese government. I need to remember. Here it is. My wife, here's a Reddit thread. My wife always crosses out this kanji on pre-addressed envelopes and replaces it with another one. Can anyone explain? This person says it's just a politeness thing. My girlfriend has a planner and has this entire manners section in the back dedicated to this sort of stuff. We just filled out a wedding invitation and we had to cross quite a few things out like this. Even the number of lines used to cross something out is specific. Your wife, too long did not read. Your wife is classy. Oh, those kanji are prefixes denoting a guest. It is a bit of an honorable title. Upon sending back, it is rude to presume such honorifics, so you should cross them out. Most likely no one would care if you didn't, but there might be that one old lady who starts talking about her niece's rude gaijin friend every time the wedding is mentioned. Best just to do it. Well, that's for the wedding, but our family does this too, although I draw the line at doing it for tax office or government. I don't know the Japanese for. Oh my God, I'm not reading that. Okay, so this person does it but doesn't like to. Very interesting. You've never heard of that? What if you don't cross it out? I mean, it seems like it doesn't matter. But I asked my language teacher, I'm like, does everybody do this? And she's like, yeah, everybody does this. It's so funny. Well, there's your Japanese fact for the day. It's kind of an, this kind of etiquette would just increase my social anxiety. Let me, it's an interesting thing. I don't know. I don't know if it would. If it's expected of you and everyone, and it's expected from everyone else, there seems to be this like social game of tennis that is expected. The fact that you already should know what to do because you were taught it and everyone else does it, that might alleviate the social anxiety. I don't know where you're from. I'm from I'm from New York, and a lot of New Yorkers are a thing, and just like most places in the world, it's like you're part of you're a subculture of the greater area where you're from, and I know how to communicate with other New Yorkers. Um, so you just kind you it's so it's a little easier. When I moved out of New York, when I moved to California, it actually wasn't as easy. I couldn't behave the same way. I couldn't talk the same way, and I started to rub people the wrong way. Nobody understood like my instant like sarcasm. And people in California did not understand me when I was like instantly sarcastic with them. They would take me so literally. Uh, but I didn't feel anxiety about it because I didn't care. So I guess it's a personal thing. But if like you know what you're supposed to do and everyone else knows what they're supposed to do, then maybe the anxiety is less. It's just a devil's advocate thing. I don't actually know. That makes sense to me. So they're honorable towards you when they pre-fill it out, but it's weird to refer to yourself as that. No, no, no. It's they can't be honorable to themselves. It's their own return address that they are being, and they can't like call themselves something honorable. You're not honorable to yourself. But when you return it back, now it's like you filling it out and sending it back to them. So you cross out whatever they used to make it more honorable. But I'm walking here. Forget about it. I've actually said I'm walking here once. I've actually done that. That's what I mean. As someone that didn't grow up in that culture, I would be afraid of doing the wrong thing. Oh, like if you were just planted in it. I see. My wife is very anxious about that kind of stuff. I don't care. I mean, I care. I try my best, but I don't let it bother me. If I do something wrong because I just didn't know the custom, I do not let it bother me because I didn't know. I couldn't know. I do my best to keep up and to be polite and to know the rules, but I can't know all the rules, especially one like this. All right, let me get one more line and give me a data experiment. I'll whip up the perfect grilled cheese recipe for you. Okay. Um, Real quick, I'll just say here it is. Let's just get on with it. Here it is. What kind of grilled cheese is it? Oh, right, the herbs. That was the third ingredient. That was the third ingredient. Wheat, herbs, cheese. You don't strike me as a New Yorker. I mean, I'm like bare minimum New Yorker. And I might skew Long Island because I'm from Long Island, and that's like another subculture of New York. Have her make Korean toast, cabbage, egg, cheese, ham. Sounds pretty good. That sounds like the sandwich I get at the Combini every time I take the train. Does Korea have Combini culture like Japan does? Here it is. I was up until 3 a.m. perfecting the 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 butter to. Well, I can't say butter because that's not in it. Perfecting the ratios and grill time. Follow this recipe to a T. Wait, if I want to say follow this recipe to a T, what do I say? What do I put as T? Yo, Steven. What up, Steinbeck? Steinbeck. If I were to compare myself to a writer, or if I can aspire to be a writer, the person who I respect the most is Dr. Seuss. Yo, if I can be a quarter as good as Dr. Seuss, I'd be happy with my life. And I know what you're saying. Oh, Dr. Seuss writes kids books. Dr. Seuss is so much more than that. Yo, Justin6. How are ya? You two come in a pair, don't you? He wrote some naughty adult rhyme books too, did he? They're pretty rad. I actually didn't know that. Do we tell him, chat? Oh no. No, what? What? Tell me what? Is it not follow to a T? The doctor may be a bit problematic. Is Dr. Seuss canceled? Ah, crap. I didn't know. A Wagyu patty and tuna. Or in tuna. Wagyu patty and tuna. I'm like, what kind of dinner are you making? Seuss equals a net positive? Interesting. Oh no, we're getting into a is Dr. Seuss good or bad debate? Oh, it's hard when you learn these things about the people who you grew up on. And I don't even know what I learned yet. I just learned something bad, apparently. Ratio of cheese to bread. We'll say that. Follow this recipe and you can't go wrong. All right, so now you got to make the meal yourself. So now you get the recipe and then okay. Okay, Sky. We won't get into it. Wow, this quest is so long. I guess I like it though. Something about it I like. weird. I've never felt this way about just a random quest I've written. Hmm. So we have the meal. We got to go back to Ruby. We got to meet Ruby. So what my plan was, Ruby is outside of Paul's cabin waiting. Maybe okay. Now you go back to Ruby. I've got the grilled cheese. This smells delicious. I think he's going to love it. Meet me at Paul's cabin. Oh, wait. 2? Meet me at Paul's cabin in the afternoon. Meet me at Paul's cabin in the afternoon, and we can talk to him then. All right. So now it's now like this quest is activated. I'm basically going to change Ruby's schedule so that she goes to Paul's cabin every afternoon. And then what? How do I get them together? How do I get them together? She could be standing there, and then once you talk to her, she only says one thing. Like her conversation is locked into this one conversation. And then she maybe walks over to Paul. And then once she's standing there, you can trigger a group dialogue. I'm down 2 pounds. You lost 2 pounds in one day. You gotta be careful. That's too much. Steven, you looking for a group? You looking for a workout group? Fourth day of a 5-day fast. I generally lose 5-ish pounds on it. Oh, wow. Good luck. Be careful. Sounds dangerous. But I'm sure you know what you're doing. It sounds like you've done it before. It's a fasting program I do with 30-ish days in between. So every 30 days you fast for 5 days. That's intense. I don't know if it works. Down a couple of inches off my tum-tum. Do I want to do all this? Do I want to do this like group chat thing? It's so funny, like just getting the characters to move around the way I want them to. It's not easy. Can I move them in the middle of a conversation? Let me try something. This is always my test conversation. Can I move a character in the middle of a conversation? In the middle of a conversation, or in the middle of a right, yeah, in the middle of a conversation. So I think that would use the sequencer nav mesh. So conversations, signs. Where's test combo 2? What is this? I don't know. Signs. In sign. Do not enter out of bounds. Do not enter. Okay, out of bounds. It's this one. Warning, collapse road ahead. Oh, I got rid of it. Oh, crap. I got rid of all of the conversation stuff. I'll put it back. I'll just put it back. Dialogue. Dialogue trigger. So on use. Start conversation. Sign. Out of bounds. What is required? Just skip if no valid entries and set the character here. Skip if no valid entries. Set the character. Conversation. And then events on player interaction. Trigger this dialogue. On use. Does that work? Let's just see. Pizza is so good though. Yeah, it is. I make a healthy pizza. It tastes better than most restaurants' pizza and doesn't taste weird as well. That sounds good. Oh, Jarf, 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 Jarf. Leave me alone, Jarf. How could you? Oh, that's gonna keep happening. Yeah, I don't set a quest here. Let's just do Jarf talks. Jarf visit 1. Conversation. Basic Jarf. Basic Jarf. Wasting time. Script. Oh, these are all the same. They can all be the same then. Make link. Make link. And then here, script, set variable. Real quick. Variable, Jarf visit equals true. Apply. And then Jarf schedule. Say day start conversations, conditions. If Fountain Funk is a success and Jarf visit equals false, apply. Okay, there we go. So now that'll only happen once. Yo, Proton Fig, good morning. I recently tried a pizza crust made with egg whites. It was surprisingly good, mostly thanks to seasoning. Normal ingredients besides vital wheat gluten, which adds bonus protein to the dough I make. I've seen that before on YouTube. It's cloud pizza, right? Cloud pizza. I've never heard that. 100% whites. Not sure if it was cloud from. Not sure if cloud wasn't from cottage cheese. Aaron, have a good night. Thank you for the raid. Seriously. Be well. All right, so Jarf should not talk to us again. Good. He doesn't. So I go to the sign. Train station. Okay, warning. Collapsed road ahead. Better take a nap. Why didn't the UI go away? That's annoying. I think because the sign needs a couple more scripts. NPC dialogue helper, and I'll give it an actor, I guess. Dialogue actor. And I'll give it a name called sign. All right, there we go. Icarus, good morning. Thank you for the hydrate. Atrum, what is up? Almost out. It's hanging well, Proton. White's is cloud pizza. I think, though, there's probably a recipe with cottage cheese. People add to that. People are making some weird pizzas. A new puppy pick? This is the pick I took yesterday during... Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday on stream I took this pick. I was like, oh my god, he doesn't fit in his little bed. So here he is trying to fit in his little bed. He's all curled up. His nose is like stuck behind that thing. Let's give you a bonus one. This is how I get treated at night when I'm just sitting on the couch trying to relax. You ready? He's so vocal. He just wants to play so bad. This is give him pats and walks. This is after like an hour-long walk, mind you. I'm just so like it's hot. I'm tired. I just wanted to relax, and he's like, "No, I want to play." So that's how he is. That's how I get treated. Worst part is you buy a new bed for him, bigger, better, softer, but he'll still just want to sleep in the small bed on the floor. Yeah, it's true. I love him. He's cute. He's a cute boy. Carrot does that. It makes me so mad. The barking. Here comes the green screen. Oh my god. He's pushing it. He's pushing it out from the bottom. Come down. Barks at me when I'm on the couch. What kind of dog is Carrot? Icarus, thank you for the lurk. All right, does this work now? This still doesn't work? What am I missing? Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. I think I knew that. A little monster. Dogs are little monsters sometimes. I have a Great Pyrenees. Marima. What's a Marima? Named Arwen. Google how big she is. Oh, God. Great Pyrenees Marima mix. That looks like a big dog. Both parent breeds are known for their size, thick white coats, and guarding abilities. This is AI. Let's look at actual post. That's a big doggy. Oh, look at those paws. They're huge. You got a big doggy. You must have a big place. How much does doggy weigh? She's almost as big as I am laying down. Wow. That's really big. NPC dialogue helper. Chat indicator, quest indicator. Okay. So actor. I choose an actor. I don't have a chat indicator or quest indicator. Why does it not work? Ugh, how annoying. Does this one have a conversation? Oh, okay, this one does. This one does. It's a... Where is it, though? It's over here. Okay. You know what? Forget it. We're going to keep this one. We're going to keep this one. Remove. Remove. Just go back to what it was. Remove. Remove. I have this one, which I'll use for testing. So this one is just, it's got an interactable dialogue system trigger. And I don't know, should have just worked. Looks like it should have just worked. We did, but we moved to a suburban area. So is it like lots of houses but crammed together? It's kind of like where I grew up. There we go. I don't know. This one works. All right. So let's see if I can move the character in this conversation. All I want to do is go to sign. This is in utility sign. All right. Sure. Are you going to put your dog in Alpine Lake? I have my previous dog is in Alpine Lake. I wasn't planning on putting my new dog in Alpine Lake. Also, I got to put a cat in. I got to put a cat in too. All right, so utility. Where's utility? I don't have a utility section. I don't know where that came from. Where is that? Oh, no, that was character. In sign. Okay, it's this one. Here it is. So how do I move the player? There's sequence, and then there's all sequence. And is there a set destination? I don't see one. Is there a nav mesh plugin? Nav mesh. Is there a nav mesh additive? Dialogue system nav mesh. Wait for nav mesh agent to move to position. You can write a custom sequencer command that sets the nav mesh agent's destination, waits until the nav mesh agent reaches the destination, and then calls the stop method. If you use that, the sequencer command in your step 2 will wait for the command to finish before proceeding to step 3. Alternatively, you can set the destination some other way and use the built-in wait for message. Sequencer command such as wait for message arrived, or when the NPC gets to the destination, call sequencer arrived in C#. Okay. Made a custom sequencer script and it almost works. Debug message. Oh, it looks like you can simplify that code too. It looks like someone wrote it already. Should I do a little yoink? Get subject, get subject. I thought this was built in already. I could have swore. Dialogue system, nav mesh, destination. That's so funny. So the AI result is telling me that it exists. But I think it's reading the post I was just in and seeing that it was this customly added thing. Oh, the Google AI just like wrote the code for me. It's so weird. Sequencer command reference. Nav mesh. Wait, nav mesh agent. There's a nav mesh agent. Did I miss that? Sequencer. Nav mesh agent. These are in alphabetical order. It's not here. Let's just write something. I don't know. Nav mesh agent. I want to tell oh no, all the NPCs are called NPC Geo Group. They all have the same name. That sucks. That sucks. I could name them, but that's so annoying. Uh, Icarus, good night. Double doggo plus cat is good. Yeah, we'll see if I add this dog. And it's just a texture change. They're both the same dog. Pixel Crusher system has stuff for atoms. Yeah, it does. It does. I found it overwhelming and made my own node-based dialogue thing. Um, it is a little overwhelming when you start, but it's so powerful once you get to know it. It does everything. All right, what's the player called? I'll move the player. The player's name is player character. And I'm going to move to destination. Destination A. I don't know. Whatever. Check. It checks out. So if I just like if I make a thing called destination A and I move it over here, I'm pretty sure I disable the nav mesh when I'm in a conversation. So this is not good. Yo, to the credits. Have you ever been in here before? I don't see you here, but you're in now. All right, let's see if this works. I don't know. Player character to destination A. It's probably not activated. Why would I disable it though? I don't think I would. The problem is the game is paused. It did not work. It did not work because player character nav mesh agent is on. Hmm. Nav mesh agent is on, but what's their speed set to? Maybe it's 0. No, speed set to 3.75. Player character destination A. Oh. You have to put the destination first. I didn't read this. Is this gonna work now? Nope. Is player character the thing? Yes, player character is the nav mesh agent. Is destination A spelled correctly? Destination A. Destination A. No. The subject is optional? Oh, it could be speaker or listener. That's good. So let's say this is listener. The default is the speaker, which is not what I want. Do I know if anybody would need faster tempo music for a game or some other purpose? I don't think so. I don't know. I bet someone does. What if I put this on the first one? I wonder if I'm doing like a post conversation reset, like coming back from pause, killing any nav mesh commands, and the character just starts and stops in one frame and like doesn't go anywhere. Someone always does out there in the ether. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm sure they do. It's not working. What if I don't put a subject and I flip it so it's the speaker talking, which is default? Oh, wow, that actually didn't change the conversation. Is it because the conversation is cached and nothing I do here is mattering? It's possible that's happening, which is really bad. Nope. Okay, still. All right, I guess I can't. Oh, wait, move to. Wait. Sets the subject's agent to a destination or stops it. What does move to? Move a subject to the same position and rotate as a target over a specific. Oh, this is just like a tween. If the subject has a nav mesh agent, uses nav mesh agent warp. Oh, interesting. Target subject duration. I'm going to try this move to just to see. I don't understand. Move to destination. Check. Yep. Well, this is a little lame, spending so much time on this. There's other ways I can do this, but it's just such a pain. Oh, wait. Is this even a valid position? It might be freaking out that it's not a valid place. Yeah, it's just like up in the sky. Of course it can't go anywhere. Let's put it over there. Was this not work? Was this just not working the whole time because of that? I would have gotten an error though. I feel like the nav mesh system would have said that's not a good place. No, it's not doing anything. It's still not doing anything. Does look at work? What if I just say look at it? Makes the speaker and listener immediately look at each other. Make build rotate towards car 2 over 2 seconds. Okay. So we want to make speaker. Everything's optional. But we want to give it a target. And then the subject and duration is just instant. Let's say speaker 2 seconds. Seems like none of these are working. And I wonder if it's me or some other reason. I'm pretty sure the rotation of the character doesn't matter. Oh, look at that. It worked. Okay, look at works. Look at works. This character is now looking at that thing. That's cool. I should use that more often. I should use all of these more often. Just make my conversations, just give them a little more life. Nav mesh agent move to. Yeah, move to doesn't work though. All right. Let me try this one more time. So move to. Where did? There we go. Move to. Open, close brackets. No time, right? Yeah, I'll keep it time. Why not? It's optional, but it seems to have liked it. Even though the subject is optional, it seems to like it. Okay, it's working. And it did it with the nav mesh. Uh, but the walking animation didn't kick in. And it did a tween. Wait, why did it do it? Yeah, it just straight up did a tween. Did it move the ISO player? It moved the player character. Like if I look at this, we're over here and it tweened us. And then it snapped us up. So it's not using the nav mesh. It's doing a tween because it doesn't find the nav mesh agent. Okay. This I don't like. This I don't like. Now let's just try this one more time. Nav mesh agent. There shouldn't be a number there. That won't do anything. If this doesn't work, I'm removing this part of the quest. And I'm just gonna do it some other time. I'll dev it some other time. We're just gonna have this happen behind the scenes. I need to do more things like, I don't know if you ever noticed, but in Zelda, in a lot of the Zelda games, when really complex actions are described, they literally fade to black and have the characters talking over a black screen with sound effects of what the actions are. And then they come back and then they're heavy breathing, like, oh, I can't believe we just did that. I need to do that more often because it's such a great technique, and it does not hinder the experience. It actually makes it more immersive. Your imagination is very good at making up what is going on. Yeah, it's an interesting hack. I mean, I don't know if is it a hack? I guess it is a hack. It's like I don't have the resources to do this right now, so we'll just fade to black and do it. I guess it's a hack. Yeah, this is not, the nav mesh thing is not working. Animation controller. How do I control the nav mesh agent? I have a player locomotion controller somewhere. I mean, a lot of games, movies, and shows are smoke and mirrors. No harm in faking things or creative solutions. Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, movies do it all the time. Everyone does it all the time. You can tell a story without showing it. You can hear a story. Where's my player locomotion script? Is it on the player system's primary controller's player nav? No, because this thing doesn't have a nav mesh. I wonder if in here I'm disabling the nav mesh agent. This is making me sad. So agent. If the agent is enabled, we move. This is for player input. I do not control the character with this thing. I have so many scripts open. Let's cut back. Okay. Player nav. Animation controller. It's not this thing. I have like a, oh no, I have an NPC locomotion script. Where's my dialogue helper? Dialogue controller. When the dialogue starts, what do? I tell the other NPC to do something. Anim controller allow chat. Does allow chat remove animator is enabled. Agent? No, I don't control the agent from in here. Agent. I don't control the agent from in here either. What is... I don't turn the agent off. This is very weird. Ooh, my lighting. My lighting. There we go. Stable. Man, I really went on a rant yesterday about AI. I was all triggered and fired up about it. Normally I'd say I hope I didn't upset anybody, but if I did, it's just how it goes sometimes. What happened with AI yesterday? My job is my day job is kind of leaning into it a little bit, so I'm kind of forced to like just be up to date. It was a great rant. I was just like, it was not like me to rant like that. I was definitely triggered by it. I was having a pretty rough day, and AI was kind of depressing me, so I didn't feel good. Didn't feel good. I don't love doing that. It's all good. It actually it worked out. The day got real nice. The day got good. You know, every day is different. Every day I'm a different person too. All right, I'm gonna try for 2 more seconds. Just 2 more seconds. What else can I try? What else can I try? Nav mesh agent destination A speaker. So I know this works. I know this works. So it's possible that nav mesh agent is just not a plugin that I have installed. Like maybe this is a new thing because it's definitely not listed here. All sequencer compatible. It's not here. So there's like tons that are here that are not here. So it might be new. I wonder if there's a plugin that I can enable. So dialogue extensions. No. Where are those normally? I think they're in plugins. Pixel crushers, dialogue systems, third-party support. So let's try Pixel crushers, third-party support. Third-party integration. There's a cinema director. No. Corgi engine. Nav mesh. There's no nav mesh. Plugins, pixel crushers. Is it common? Third-party support. Okay, here's all the third-party support that does exist. I don't see it in here. Yeah, it's not here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this script that this person did write, Select all, copy. I'm going to make a new script here called dialogue system extensions. I'm just going to put a script here. Mono behavior. It's going to be called sequencer command nav mesh destination. Sequencer command. I think this needs to go into a certain location. Here they all. Oh, look at nav mesh destination. Look, here it is. There already is one. Did I write this? Where is this? Wait. Oh my god, I just wrote. This is literally what I just wrote. I'm such a moron. Where are these though? Sequencer command. These are in the sequence. This is in Pixel Crushers. Plugins, Pixel Crushers, dialogue system. I guess I can put mine in here too. So it's that dialogue extension. We'll just put it in there with the rest. And it's called nav mesh destination. We'll put it in the namespace. Why not? Save. And what is it looking for? Nav mesh agent reach destination calling stop. Script updating consent. Some of the project's source files refer to API that has changed. There can be these can be automatically updated. It's recommended to have a backup. Yes, for these files. Okay. Oh, I see. It just wasn't updated for the new place where the nav mesh is. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's part of the problem. I don't know. So let's try this now. So I have a feeling it's going to automatically register it as this. Hey, Moo. Leave it. Leave it, buddy. Nav mesh destination. The subject is the destination. Subject 1 is the speaker transform or whatever I give it. All right, maybe this works. We got a rug chewer right now. We got an awake rug chewer. Usually this is when Kilka pops up in chat with a bunch of moo emotes, but I know Kilka is gallivanting around Tokyo right now. Hopefully he's having a good time. It worked. It worked. He went so fast though. It works, but the animation gets overwritten. How do I make the animation not happen when that happens? Basically, that animation gets triggered in a random place. I wonder if I could say if we are going a certain speed, we instantly transition out of chat animations. Let's try that. Animator. So where is that chat animation? I believe it has its own layer. Chatting. Yep, it does. Chatting empty. Mail or talking, listening, and sitting. So talking, we enter if we are speaking, sitting. An animation does not equal 11. And we return if, oh my God, if any of these things happen. I wonder if I return. So none of these conditions exist because we're waiting for the animation to end. I wonder if I give it a condition, like whatever this movement speed condition is, which is speed F. So if I say speed F is greater than 0.5, then we're running. So chatting. So from, maybe, can I do from any state? Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. You're a little freak. Leave it, buddy. Leave it, buddy. I know. You want to go outside. It's time to go outside soon. Condition. If speed, wow, look at that. I already had it filled out. If speed is greater than 0.1, he does not want me to tell him to stop chewing on this laundry. Problem solved. Huh, I don't know how to get us out of here. Is it this preview destination interruption source? What? I never understood what this interruption source was. Can I get help on this? Is there a help button? Reset. Ah, question mark. Sorry, this page seems to be missing. Transition? Chill, buddy. Animation transitions. Interruption source. Let's see what interruption source is. Interruption source. Like, what exactly is it? Use this to control the circumstances under which this transition might be interrupted. For more information, return to the transition interruption. The transitions in any state are always added first in the queue. Then other transitions are queued depending on the value of the interruption source. Transition graph. What does this mean? Don't add any more transitions. Queue the transitions from the current state. Queue the transitions from the next state. Queue the transitions from the current state. Then, I don't understand this. If you have enabled has exit time for the transition and the transition has one or more conditions, Unity only checks these conditions after the exit time. So that's not good. I need to get out of there now. So how do I do this? You can't be in two different my dog is barking at me wanting to play. Damn it. Damn it. Just smashing a toy at my foot. I cannot exit these. Wait, these are nothing, right? These are nothing. They're not connected. There's no input, so they don't do anything. So entry, up chatting, any state. If we're doing any of these, randomizer int. Okay. So I don't know how to force myself out of this thing. Maybe chatting is actually above movement, so that when you're moving, it always overwrites chatting. Oh, buddy, he's rolling around on the ground crying. Brainoid, how's it going? He's such a baby. Corgis are so... They're just... Ah. They're so vocal. Oh my god. Oh my god, what have I done? What have I done? There we go. Just did nothing. All right, let me go back. Whatever I just did not fix anything, or it just broke stuff. This was like down here somewhere. And now he's passed out on his back. So dramatic. So dramatic. Okay. So in an effort to just keep this train moving, I'm going to skip this part of the quest. I'm going to not do this. And I'm just going to move on with my life. I'll come back to it. I want to do this eventually. I'll figure it out, but not right now. So if I go back to here, let's just rewrite this text to not meet up. She's just going to do it. And then I don't have to write that conversation. So it's kind of better for me. Maybe if all I have to do is change, maybe if I go talk to him, get rid of together. If I go talk to him and bring him his favorite meal, he'll soften up and reconsider. There we go. So now this smells delicious. I think he's going to love it. So instead of saying meet me at Paul's cabin, I'll say I'll take this to Paul and see what I can do. Wish me luck. Good luck. Yeah, we don't need the player to respond. All right. Hang tight. Dog's walking away. I think he's going to the toilet. I'm gonna make sure he does a good job. And we're back. All he did was he went to go grab another toy. All right, let me find someone to raid. He's being such a little shit. Let's find someone to raid. Who's on? Who's on today that we can visit? Let's go to Augie. Augie was here earlier talking about writing quests. And let's go help him out. It generally got me out of a rut and trying assets. There we go. I feel like I didn't give you much help. All I said was go download stuff to help you. Yeah, I don't have good techniques for modeling hair. I don't like doing it. It's time consuming. I'm not good at it. So download packs. Let's go raid Augie. Credits. Where's credits? There it is. I'm coming, Moo. Moo, come here. Wordstone. Wordstone, you're live right now. What are you doing? Young Bishop, thank you for the follow. Splinter, Finn, thank you for those gift subs. Finn, thank you for modding. And Balint, and Aaron, and Turgus, and Adagon, thank you so much for those raids. Really appreciate it. I got something done, right? What did I get done? I got like another 3 conversations. It's hard to write. Yeah, writing on stream is difficult, but I got a little bit done. Maybe I'll finish this quest tomorrow. No, Monday. Have a good weekend, everyone. Live reacting to Booyah streamception. Beegs, what are we doing? We're raiding Augie. Everyone, shout out to Beegs. He doesn't stream anymore, but he definitely likes follows.